Getting money, other bitches, they don't stand a chance. Twerk, twerk for them dollars, I don't want your man. You know it's Jenny Gang still.
Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? So we are back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. The gang already knows I need y'all to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications so you do not miss my random uploads. So today we are going to be talking about another monster. Yes, Mr. Robert Skip Howard. So for starters, y'all know I'm in Alabama, and I usually would be gone by now, but I am staying an extra day because some crazy stuff happened at the club last night that I got to take care of tomorrow. So Robert Skip Howard he was in Florida when the situation that we're going to talk about happened. But let's talk about his past situation. So he served 15 years in Alabama for 2 SA crimes, okay, against 2 different girls. But the records on that case for some reason are sealed. So when Robert would meet people like his current girlfriend, or his not current girlfriend, but she's current in this story, he would tell them that he messed with girls. He messed with a girl and it was consensual sex, but because he was like a few years older than the girl, he got locked up and he had a messed up lawyer. So he ended up getting way more time than he should have for it, right? That's the story that he tells people. But that's not true. It was 2 essays on 2 different women. So he got 15 years. That's what he pled out to get. Like, he was supposed to get more time than that. So let's fast forward from that. That case was 1999. What we're talking about right now happens May 31st, 2017. So, normal day. A child, Naomi Jones, is at home babysitting her siblings. Now, she was only 12 years old. Her mom says that she was just babysitting her siblings for a little while her grandmother came to relieve her, right? But y'all know she probably just had a 12-year-old babysitting because it's expensive to have a babysitter, and, things went horribly wrong. So Naomi had Musical.ly, she had Snapchat, she had several apps. She was very active on her phone, which y'all know is terrible that we got. Our American kids are addicted to social media, but it is what it is. But her activity on her phone, nothing was going on, and she's addicted to her phone. So all of that was discovered, though, after we figured out Naomi was missing. So the police, Naomi's mom, they all asked neighbors, like, hey, you seen her? This is that and the third. She's missing. We ain't seen her since this time. They even asked Robert Skip Howard. He said, nah, he hadn't seen her or whatever. Same response everybody gave. And actually, Robert went another mile and said he was in Alabama at the time the girl was missing, which I don't know how he could be in Alabama, because this particular case, y'all, it takes place in Pensacola, Florida. This is the new location for Robert. Robert was supposed to be registered as a sex offender because he was one in Alabama, but he moved to Florida, and sometimes they don't keep up with these dudes, and he was not registered as a sex offender. Otherwise, all of the moms in that area, in that apartment complex, would know. Robert's girlfriend at the time, Lauren, stayed in the same complex as Naomi Jones and her family, her mom. So Robert would come and stay with his girlfriend sometimes, so he would see the little girl from time to time. Now, there was a few things about Naomi that Robert seemed to notice that his girlfriend didn't. He noticed that she liked to dance on the balcony a lot, So it seems like he paid the little girl a little more attention than he should as just being a neighbor. Because when they interviewed his girlfriend, she didn't really notice that the little girl would dance on the balcony or she would do this or that. But when you talk to Robert in a 3-hour interrogation, he's telling how she would dance and do, stuff, but he had never seen her. I ain't never seen her. So, y'all, it's a crazy search. The whole neighborhood jumped in to help because everybody's like, what if this is my child? So they started to help. So Naomi went missing May 31st, 2017, but on June 5th, 2017, Naomi was discovered. 2 fishermen were out fishing trying to find the perfect spot, and they found Naomi's remains instead. So y'all already know the police got right onto surveillance of that road where the bridge they were fishing was on. They see Robert Skip Howard's car on the surveillance. Now, of course, he tried to lie, say it wasn't his car, what have you, but it was. Now, y'all, the other scary thing about Robert lying to people about his record, about him having a girlfriend and a child his own self, and looking so innocent and stuff, is that his interrogation, y'all, to me, was very impressive. He didn't seem nervous. He didn't seem like he had done anything wrong. He was answering all the questions right. Like, you know, there's a few things that like may have made him uncomfortable, but let's just say if it was an innocent person being questioned 3 hours about something they didn't do, they might, you know, have a couple twitches and stuff too. So, but he seemed like a very innocent person. I'm gonna just tell y'all, my discernment did not pick on the fact that this man is a complete, compulsive, lying monster. Anyways, found Naomi's remains at the bridge 5 days later. So they go back and have another interview with Robert Skip Howard. And y'all, he finally gave up the fight. He confessed to what he did. But the man had to do other dumb stuff to just piss people off even more. He said he was outside grabbing some Gatorade or Powerade. I think he said Powerade, but just for theatrics, we're going to use a Gatorade. He was outside getting some Powerade out of his trunk, and he sees Naomi. Naomi, she's 12 years old. Now, this is a grown man. So he said that she starts coming on to him, showing him interest. And he's like, no, you know what I'm saying? No. He's talking about this girl as if she's a grown woman, the way she's talking. 12-year-olds don't even talk like that. They might be a little fast, but the things that he's saying that she would say are not things that a child would say. Also, being a grown woman, I know Robert, not even a grown woman would come on to you because you don't look good, you have no swag, and you can tell you're a certified cornball. I just want to say that in case he be watching from prison or whatever. So he say he went up to his girlfriend's apartment. You know, the girlfriend wasn't home. She worked at Walgreens. He said that Lauren came up there, knocked on the door, once again trying to come on to him. He tells her no. She keeps knocking. He finally lets her in. Something goes wrong while she's in the apartment, and he ends up, we're going to use the word suffocating her. But y'all know when you put your hands around someone and you hold it until they're unalived, that's what he done to the little girl. But he tried to make her out to be some sort of 12-year-old whore, so to justify his actions as to why they were together. Now, it is confusing to me where they actually connected. He said he was outside getting Gatorades or whatever, but Lauren, I thought, was in the house babysitting her siblings. So it's unclear to me if he went in there and got her out of that apartment to do what he did, or if she maybe was outside and wasn't supposed to pee and he caught her. But at any rate, he caught her, guys, and done what he done, terrible things to her. And they could tell that she had been unalived within 24 to 36 hours after she had went missing. So the girlfriend, you know, she had to be broken this news after her interview. You know, the female cop was so cool. She's like, sometimes you think you know people, then you really don't. And the girlfriend's crying. She's like, I know people are going to hate me, this and that. And they trying to tell her, chill, you know, you can't answer for this man's actions or whatever. This is him, not you. But, y'all, terrible story all the way around. It just bounced in my algorithm. So I did watch the interview because I kind of like watching stuff like that. So I wanted to come and break this particular story to you. Also, gang, when I do a story, we're going to start something new. When I do a story, if you know pertinent information about that story that you feel like, hey, gang, you should have stuck this in your commentary, I want you guys to start emailing me that. The email is in my description, but it's bookjenny20@gmail.com. Also, gang, we need some exclusive drops over here. So if you know that something crazy has happened and no one has broken the story, I also would like for you to let me know that type of stuff too, so I could be the first person to break certain stories. It don't have to be about monstrous stories like this. It could be celebrity gossip. It could be about something that you know is going to pop off a little later, but you just want me to know it first. Send that to my email, gang, okay? But Y'all make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Y'all are doing great with that. And comment on my commentary. I'll see you guys on the next video.